Hello all, myself Mohan Kumar N, Assistant Professor, Computer Science Department, Srimati Shri YRGFDC, Pavagada. My today's topic is Introduction to PHP. It's a continuation class. In this session, we are going to learn about non-decimal number system and preset variables, constant and preset constants in PHP. At the end of this session, you will be able to use non-decimal number systems in your program, and we are enabled to use preset variables, constant and preset constant in our programs. Well, let's start with non-decimal number systems. In PHP, numbers are entered using a decimal number system, that is base 10, or you may also specify them in hexadecimal, that is base 16, or in octal number system, that is base 8. In decimal number system, 3291 is treated as 3291. That same number in octal number system is 6333. In case of hexadecimal number system, the number is CDB. So in these ways we can specify the values to the variable in a PHP. But whatever the number system is, but in my PHP, the PHP treats all these numbers, the numbers which are entered in any number system will be treated as decimal number systems. In order to make them as a octal number or a hexadecimal number, we need to represent those numbers in a different form. So here, to specify the number in octal, we must precede it with a 0. So in order to make this 6333 as a octal number system, so we need to place a 0 in front of a number 6333. Then only it will be considered as a octal number system. If you forget to add this 0 in front of this number, then your PHP internally treats this number as a decimal number system. Then it will treat like 6333. So to make this number as octal number systems in PHP, we need to precede a 0 in front of the number. To specify a number in hexadecimal, you need to precede it with a 0x. So here is an example. Here I am using 0x in front of a numbers hexadecimal number, that is CDP. Then only this value will be treated as hexadecimal values. If not, it will be treated as a decimal value. PHP always works with decimal internally and converts octals 0633 and hexadecimal XCBD to decimal 3291. So that's about our non-decimal number system. Preset variables. PHP has a set of variables containing information about the server, the environment and the request from your visitors. These are stored in the super global arrays. The most commonly used variables, all of which are stored in server super global variable, are as follows: http_referrer. This will contains the URL of the previous page. http_user_agent, the name reported by the visitor's browser. path_info, any data passed in the URL after the script name. PHP self, the name of the current script. Request method, so either it gives either a get or post. Query string, this includes everything after the question mark in a get request. Constants. Constants are identifiers that stores values which cannot be changed during the execution of the script. Constants are case sensitive. By conventions, all the constant identifiers names is always in uppercase. Constants are automatically global across the entire script. Constant follows same naming rules as variables. However, unlike variables, the constant names do not start with $sign. So in contrast to variables, where variable names always start with a $sign, and the value of a variable is subjected to change during the program execution. But in case of a constant, the value of the constant won't changes during the execution of the script, and the name of a constant is not start with the $sign. A valid constant name start with a letter or underscore followed by any number of letters, digits or underscores. To create a constant in PHP, we use define function. The syntax is as follows: define within a parenthesis. Here is your constant name, and it's a constant value. Here is an example. Here I am going to define a constant called hello with the constant value hello vector. Preset constants. There are a number of constants which automatically sets by PHP in order to save and recalculate complicated values each time in your script. It also provides other helpful information. These preset constants have double underscores on either side of the name of a constant. Few preset constants are as follows. It is file constant. This reports the file that contains the current line of the code. Line constant, the line number the PHP is executing. Function constant, it gives the name of the function PHP is currently inside. Class constant, the name of the class of the object being used. Method constant, the name of the class function PHP is currently inside. So these are a few of the preset constants. So let us summarize what all the things we have learned in this session. We learned about how to specify the numbers like in decimal number systems, octal number systems and hexadecimal number systems, and how to specify your octal number such that it will treat as an octal number by placing 0 in front of a number, and in case of hexadecimals there we need to place 0x in front of a number to treat them as octals and hexadecimals in PHP. And we learned about the preset variables and constant and preset constant. So that's for the day. Thank you.